There we go. Good morning, everybody. Thanks for coming to class. Um, all right, so today's going to be, I don't know, interesting day, I think. We're going to work a little bit of everything, but then we're going to really focus on working on those specific muscles for balance. Excuse me. So, so if you need to set up near a wall or something, that's awesome. But let's start by just sitting well and sitting in a position that makes sense for you. Just going to read one little quote that I was looking at this morning that kind of, given my tendency to like kind of the facts and the rules and the measurements and the alignment and everything, this quote kind of spoke to me this morning. And it's by a woman named Leigh Hunt. There are two worlds: the world that we can measure with line and rule, and the world we feel with our hearts and imagination. And I'd like to think that I have found a balance of those two worlds where it's not all left brain or all right brain, but somewhere in the middle that we can open our hearts and our imaginations to the world outside of us and within us, and then also find that alignment and that playtime there within those kind of rules. So, with that, close your eyes, find your seat, bring yourself into the present moment. Let the breath move through you, inhaling and exhaling. Feel the sit bones on the floor if you happen to be sitting cross-legged, or feel your knees and your shins if you are in hero pose. Whatever position you've chosen, just feel what is contacting the floor and what is not. Feel the tailbone descend down as the spine rises up from the floor. Find your breath. So we're going to start class with Nadi Shodhana, alternate nostril breathing. It is one of my favorite pranayamas, the one I do the most, and it is such a beautiful balancing breath. They say that it balances the right and left hemispheres of the brain, possibly balancing the right and left sides of the body. But it just seems to both calm and open the body and the nostrils and all of that. So, if you know how to do Nadi Shodhana, alternate nostril breathing, go ahead and start. If you are not sure, generally speaking, you would take your right hand and take a nice deep breath in. And then close off the right nostril with your thumb. Exhale the left side. And then inhale the left side. Close the left side off. Open the right and exhale right side. Now, if you keep that going, I'm going to just talk a little more. If you happen to have a deviated septum, my understanding is that this is difficult, can be difficult to do. So I would suggest you breathe in one side, out the same side, and then switch. If you're all stuffy, this might be really difficult to do. So be patient. And above all, you can always come back to a nice, easy, counted breath, maybe. But feel yourself start to settle. Watch your posture here. Inhaling one side, closing that side off, exhaling the other side. Allow the breath to be nice and deep. Try to relax the jaw. Sometimes we can tighten there as we inhale. Keeping this going soft. Don't struggle with this. Good. Two more full rounds here. And when you have finished that last round, let the hand go. But imagine in your mind's eye still doing Nadi Shodhana, still doing that alternate nostril breathing. So still breathing in through the right nostril, almost imagining the crossover, and then exhaling the left, inhaling the left side. Exhaling right. And keep that going for a little while. So then imagine that maybe you are stuck in traffic, waiting at the airport, frustrated by a family member. And without being obvious, you can do alternate nostril breathing. You can bring yourself back into balance just by taking a few moments, breathing in one side, exhaling out the other. Couple more rounds. Good. Last round. And then open the eyes. Let's switch out our seats, whichever way you're sitting, switch it out. It doesn't have to be cross-legged again. It can go straight. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Draw the shoulders back and down, and maybe just get a sense of how that breathing, how that pranayama made you feel. It actually made me feel a little sleepy, like I was just kind of in that zone of getting really calm. And so see how that made you feel, right? Good. Inhale, take the arms up. Take one hand down, let's stretch. Let's start to warm up our bodies. Good. Take the arms up. Exhale the other side. Inhale up, take both arms out to the sides, turn the palms forward, roll the shoulders back. Imagine you're pressing those arms into a wall behind you, but don't let the arms go back. Just engage that back body. And then on the exhale, maybe you curl in and touch your hands. Inhale, open up. Exhale, curl. Good. Inhale, take it out. Exhale. One more. Exhale. Good. Take it out to the side. Press against the imaginary wall. Turn the palms up. Breathe. Imagine you're pressing those hands up on a wall or up on the bottoms of cabinets. I don't know. Use your imagination. Turn them forward. Push against the wall in front of you. Turn the palms down. Push down. Right. All isometric work. Turn the palms back. So big internal rotation here. Don't hurt anything. Thumbs are pointing down. push into the wall behind you, and then just let go. Whew, good. Shake that out, everybody. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, one hand down, press that hip down to the floor. Take both arms up. Exhale, other side. Breathe. Inhale up. Take the arms out to the side. Take one hand, if you're working with me and I'm mirroring, take your left hand to your chest. Press the opposite arm out against that wall. Yep. Keep the chest centered. Find the breath. So there's this interesting thing that happens. We're both pulling out and pulling in at the same time as we're pressing back. Good. Inhale that same arm up. See if you can do a side bend without a whole lot of support. Breathe. Inhale that arm up. Release the other arm. Exhale, both hands down. Woo, feel those arms. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, hands out to the side. Take the other hand to your chest. Find your breath. Notice. Big deep breath. Breathe. Good. Take that arm up. Find that. And release both arms up. Exhale, both hands down. Shake that out. Let's straighten the legs. Shake those legs out, everybody. You should have a couple of blocks. Hopefully, if you don't worry about it. But if you do, get them close because we're going to use those in a moment. Give me a nice, good Dandasana. I always say nice, solid Dandasana, right? The thigh muscles are engaged. Watch the back of the knees, hands pressed down to the floor or fingertips, depending on your arms. Maybe the big toe mounds press back. Maybe the toes, just get some space between them. Take the arms up. Hold onto the beach ball. Breathe, one hand down. Reach and stretch. Be mindful, you're not going to go as far, right? Good. Take the arms up. Exhale, other side. Breathe. Inhale up. Take the arms out to the side. One hand to chest. Give me a baby side bend. Really plant those legs. And take it out. Other side. Woo. Big stretch, a lot of core here, and both arms up. Hold, re-engage those legs. Maybe lift one leg. Breathe. And release, let go. Woo, shake that out. Good. Second side, take it up. Find that nice Dandasana. Take one hand down, stretch. Inhale up. Exhale, the other side. Inhale up. Take those arms out to the side. Take that other hand to your chest. Baby back, baby side bend here. Breathe. And up both arms. Take them out to the side. Go the other way. I forgot, well, other side. And breathe. Plant your legs, everybody. And take it up. Exhale the hands down. Press in. Lift the other leg. I think we had the arms up, so let's do that. Woo. And really shake out the legs. And then grab your blocks. You're just going to place them in front of you. Maybe I'll turn to the side here. It might be a little easier to see. You're just going to place those blocks in front of you, and you're going to put both heels on both blocks. The blocks are about hips width apart. Okay, that's why I grabbed the pink one so you could see them. All right, and then flex your feet. Take the arms out, roll the shoulders back. Just come back to where you feel like that's about enough for me. And then take it forward. Exhale. Don't drop your head. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe. Good. Two more. Exhale. Back. Press those feet into the blocks and forward and back. Hold right here. See if you can lift that chest. Press those heels into your blocks. Lift one foot. Press the other one down best you can. I know it'll be light. Good. Take that down. Lift the other. Woo. Breath, everybody. Lower that one. Lift the first. Lift the second. bridge or a boat pose. Breathe, both heels down, reach forward, wrap those arms down, and pause. Now, depending on where you are on your mat and what you want to do with this next one, I just moved mine a little further. So some of you are going to be able to go down to the mat with me and back up. Heels are still on your blocks. Some of you are going to go where we were before, right? Right here. Good core work. If you cannot come down relatively smoothly and back up again relatively smoothly, please don't do that. I don't want you reaching into your back or your shoulders to do this. So 5 of these, you choose, right? Your class, your yoga class. So arms are out, shoulders are back, your chin does not lift. Inhale. Exhale, take it all the way to the floor. Arms can go overhead. And then take the arms up, squeeze, and come on up. Woo, there's one. And 2. Good. Breathe. 3. Slow. This is 4. We got one more. Down we go. And up. Oh, that was a little bit of a pull for me. Take it back just a little bit again. Find that. See if you can go a little bit lower. Little bit lower. Look at Betty, man. She rocks over there. Woo! Lift one heel. Put that one down. Lift the other. Put that down and come all the way up. Nice job, everybody. Woo! Take those legs off your blocks and pause. We're going to do one more with the blocks here. We've done this one before. It's been a while. So like I said, today's a little bit of everything. And I just really want us to consider how we can strengthen our bodies with yoga and around yoga to make these things work. So you're going to lean back, whew, shoulders are back, chest is lifted, the feet are in front of you, and you're back on those heels. The belly's toned. You're just going to take, let's see, if I'm mirroring here, let's take the right leg and lift it up and over the block and back. Just 5. So that's 2, 3. This should be pretty easy. 4 and 5. Take it back to center. Pause. Go the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. And 5. Come back to center. This time, both heels to both blocks, right? So it's up and down. Hands or no hands, 2, right? Because we're back in boat pose. 3 and 4 and 5 and release. Put the hands back down if you did not use them for that last set. Final set here, just for this is just fun, by the way. Don't get all kinds of crazy about this. We're just going over and back, both heels. If you can't do the blocks or just do one at a time. Here we go. And 1, slow it down a little. Whew, 2, whew, feel that. 3, 4, and 5. And down you go. Woo! See, core work can be fun. Good. And take your blocks to the front of your mat. If you would like, we're going to be on the knees just for a little bit, not super long, but if you want to take a blanket under the knees, please do that, or cushion of any sort. You can take those blocks up to your second level. Tone the belly in. You're in table pose. Hands are on your blocks. Find your breath. Good. Press the right leg back. Lift that leg. Now, you cannot lift that high with your hands on the blocks because you'll just dump into your lower back. So point the toes and flex. Point, flex. I want you to engage your glutes. Good. See if you can straighten the leg fully. Flex, point, and flex. One more. Point, flex, hold that leg. Just bring it to your chest best you can. There's a lot more room here. And then press it straight out like you're pushing into a wall. Bring it in, straight back. Good. Take it in. Lynn, see if you can take your toes down more than sideways. Good. Bring it in. Back, in. We got one left. Feel the legs, feel the core. And back, and then just release. Shake that out. Second side, the left leg reaches back. We find that nice equilibrium. Lift the leg, don't overlift because you're going to go right to your low back. Hold the leg, engage the glute. Point, flex, easy stuff, right? So if we're heading toward balance, I want you to think of the leg that's lifted and the muscular work we are doing, keep pointing, flexing, that we will need for balance. Good. And then point, level out those hips, bring your knee to your chest, and then just push it straight back out. 2, 3, and 4, and 5. Good job, everybody. Lower that knee. Good. Set your blocks back to the front of your mat. Plant your hands, press the right leg back, tone in through the belly, lift the leg, take the left arm out. Optionally, balance pose, balancing table. Breathe. Good. Turn the front palm, the left hand palm down. Bring the left elbow to your hip as your right knee goes out to the side. This is balance work, my loves. Good. Take it out. We're going to do 4 more. Squeeze and out. 3. Go slow. 4. Whoo. And 5. And let go. Whoo, shake that out. Right? So anytime we take our limbs out of center, we challenge our balance more, we challenge the core muscles more, which is going to help us when we get to standing. All right, second side, and then we're done on the knees for now. Left leg, tone in through the belly, engage your glute, lift the leg. You can always be right here. I'm happy if you want to stay here, take the right arm out, whole balancing table. Find your breath. And then turn the palm down. Here we go. Elbow to hip, knee to elbow. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And let go. And shake that out. Interesting. One side a little easier than the other. While you're here, if you have a blanket on your mat, go ahead and move it out of the way. Don't think you're going to need it for now. Blocks are at the front of your mat. Plant your hands, tone in through the belly. Flip your toes under, lift the knees an inch or 2. I want you to think about the upper body. Now I'm going to give you 2 choices, really 3. 3 is just don't do it. Knees down, a bend of the elbows just a couple inches and straight. Knees up, bend the elbows, whew, and straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, whew, 5, downward facing dog. You're like, oh, thank goodness. Shake out the feet, everybody. Pedal them out. Watch that upper body, right? Find your breath. Hold your down dog. Let the legs be still. Lengthen up through the sit bones, but then draw the tailbone down. This little, almost 2 directions, I guess. I'm losing the word that I want. where the sit bones rise, but the tailbone lengthens. So the low belly has to tone in. Press through all the space in your hands, right? All four corners. Breathe. Inhale, tippy toes. Exhale, almost lower the knees. And then push right back up, down dog. Go slow here, right? If you just go back and forth really fast, your shoulders are going to be unhappy. Here we go, round two. Almost touch your knees and lift. If this does not feel good in your body, especially the shoulders, just hold one or the other. Good, we got two left. This is four. And up. Last one, five. Breathe. Lower the knees fully. Child's pose, hero pose, anything that gets you off your wrists. Give the wrists a little squeeze, a little shake. Find your breath. All right, so we have one more here, right? Still warming up the body, still getting some of these, the muscles groups around the shoulders, around the hips, core, getting all that warmed up. So we got one more left here. Come on back, table pose. Flip your toes under. Remember, you can do one or more of these add-ons. Lift the knees. Breathe. When you're ready, press it back, down dog. And then start to float forward, knees almost touch the floor. They hover. One, you're here. Two, lift that other leg or lift one leg, press it out. Bring it back, foot to the floor, lift the other, press it out. It's not down dog, it's not plank. Breathe, downward facing dog. It's this little mishmash, this little Mary made this move up kind of pose, right? Building strength. Here we go, round two. Start to take the knees to the floor. You can take the knees to the floor, you can hold here. You can lift one knee or one foot and press the leg out. Bring that in, drop that, lift the other, press it out, bring it back, drop the foot, down dog. We'll just do one more of those. That seems like a lot if we do five. Breathe. Last one. Come on forward, lower the knees. Tone in through the belly. One, you're here. Two, lift the foot. Straighten the leg. Bring it back in, drop it down. Other foot, straighten the leg, bring it in, drop it down. Downward facing dog. Holy moly. Take those feet wide, everyone. And walk those hands all the way back. Ooh. Bend the knees, hands come to your knees. Lift up. You know, even if you lift up part way. So some of my folks out there can get a little dizzy in that transition. And you can hang out here, right? Elbows to knees. Let the blood flow start to recalibrate. Let the head start to get back to normal. And then take your hands to your knees and stand up. Find your focus and stand. Shake it out. Come on up to the front of your mat. We're not really going to do a flow. It's going to be slower. We're just going to do a couple rounds here. Make sure the quads are good and warmed up. So let's take those arms up. Exhale all the way down. Hands can come to your blocks, by the way. Maybe bring those in. Step back with your right leg. Find your lunge. Your right knee can be on the floor. Shoulders are back. Use your breath. Press into the back heel, back foot. One, you're here. Two, you're just going to tap that back knee for 5 and lift. 4. Don't have to go there. 3, you can just do a little bend of the knee. 2, 1. Hold that high knee. Take the left arm up, come into a twist. Don't lose the back leg, everybody. Take that top arm, reach it behind your knee, behind your left knee, elbow to knee, and take it up again. Exhale, take those hands back to your block. Step forward. Bend the knees. Come on up. Exhale to your heart. Remember that transition, maybe pause in at the knees. Find your breath. Plant your feet. Feel what's happening with your feet, your legs, your glutes, your hips. All right, here we go. Second side, take it up. Exhale, down you go. Soften and step back left foot. Breathe. Remember that back knee can be on the floor. Open up the shoulders. Here we go. Tap down for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. 5. Good. Hold. Engage that back leg. Take the right arm up. Find that little twist. As you exhale, take that top arm behind your front knee and reach it back up. Take it back to your block. Step forward. Bend both knees. Take it up. Exhale to your heart. Find your equilibrium. Engage those legs. One more round here. We're just going to add on. It'll be your choice. Take it up. Exhale down. Pause. Just feel that nice forward fold. As we could make sure those hamstrings are open this morning. Bend or soften the knees. Step back right leg. Breathe. Same thing. Tap. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Lift the knee. Right hand stays where it is. The left arm goes up. Breathe. Take that arm underneath your knee. Here's where your options come in. Take it up. Take it down one more time. Either you're here, you're going to hook that elbow underneath your knee, or we've done this move before, but it's new. You're going to walk your right hand block forward and stand up on one leg. That arm, that forearm pressing against the back of the knee is giving you some support here. Big deep breath. Bend both knees and just step down next to your other foot. Now you're in a squat. Inhale up. Exhale, hands to heart. Find your breath. We got one more. Here we go. Take it up. Exhale down. Find your breath. Soften those knees. Step back left leg. Breathe. Tap the knee for 5 if you want. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Hold that knee up. Left hand stays where it is. Right arm reaches up. Come into a twist. Exhale, elbow underneath or behind that knee. Take it back up. Take it back down. Your choice. One, you're right here. This is a good, strong pose. Or you're going to walk that left hand block forward and stand on one leg. Pressing the back of the knee into the arm into the knee, using the glutes on both legs. Good. And then bend both knees, just step down, release the arm, and woo, come on up. Exhale, shake that out. Grab one of your blocks. Are you all warmed up? Take that block between the legs. Walk the feet in comfortably. and find your pose. Think about mountain pose, catch your breath. Good. Now I want you to just come back to Nadi Shodhana for a moment, right? Alternate nostril breathing. But we're going to do this standing, and imagine you're going to breathe in through the right foot, up and back out the left, and vice versa. Again, no hands. Shoulders are back, chest is lifted. Close the eyes if you're comfortable. Just closing the eyes is going to challenge your balance. But then take the breath in deep through the right side. And exhale it left. Good. Inhale through the left side. Exhale right. Good. Couple more rounds. If you don't feel like you're doing this, don't worry about it. Picture it in your mind's eye. One more round. And let your eyes open. If they were closed, take your block out. Set your block aside and go ahead and turn sideways on your mat. So, and if you don't want to turn sideways, that's okay, but go wide on your mat. Toes are going to point out so that when you bend your knees and your feet are going in the same direction. So here is the truth. If we don't strengthen our legs and strengthen our glutes and strengthen our hips, balance is going to be that much more challenging, right? So we need the strength, not to mention the core, in order to balance. So let's straighten everything up. Arms come up. Think about this. You're in five-pointed star. Those glutes are active. Exhale slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale up. Exhale for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Take it up. Exhale for 4. Take it up. We're just going to add a little. We're going to hold for 4 when we get there. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly stand. Squeeze the hips. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand it up. You do not have to go that low, by the way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand it up. Hold here. Let the arms go. Roll the shoulders. Inhale. Take it up. Exhale for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hands come to your knees. Lift one heel. 1. Lift the other heel. 2. Lift the first one. 3, 4. Stand up. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hands come down. Now, if you want to push, give yourself some more work. Push down. Lift one heel. 1. Opposite heel. 2, 3. 4. Inhale up. If you're not feeling your legs, I want your autograph. All right, last one. Take it down slow. Hold. Lift one heel. 1, 2, 3, 4. Completely optional. Both heels lift for 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower and stand it up. Take those legs together. Shake it out. See, right? It's like, woo, I feel good, right? So we're strong. We can do this, everybody. Working with the legs. So let's come near a wall. If you can. Now, if you're real confident with your balance, you don't need the wall, that's okay. If you're okay with moving around, that's okay, right? So But if you want to be near a wall, just to have a finger, just have a little training wheel here, a little safety, that's awesome. So your feet are hips width apart, shoulders are back, glutes are active, hands come to your hips. In fact, right now, many of you probably don't need the wall. So all we're going to do is lift the heels and lower. Now, if you just saw my heels, they went wobble, wobble, right? The ankles. That's a good thing. It's learning. Here we go. So lift and lower and lift. Whew. Lower. 3. Ooh, that was not good. 4. Try to pause at the top. 5. 6. Ooh. 7. 8. 9. Ooh. And 10 and lower. Good job. Turn the toes out. 10 more just like that. Here we go. Lift, squeeze, and lower. 1. Lift. 2. Lift. 3. 4. Calf raises, getting those calf muscles strong. 5. 5 left. 4. Try to pause at the top. It's not always going to work, but try. 7. 8. I think that was one extra, but what the heck? 9. And 10, and let go. Good job, everybody. Shake it out. And then just put a hand to the wall, turn the foot so that you're pressing at the top of the foot, and just stretch it out. It's like you're pressing the hip forward to stretch that whole front of your ankle. Good. And then switch sides. Kristen, can you pull that blind up for me? Thank you. And shake that out. Whoo, yeah, baby. Feel that. All right, so next round. What did I say, right? Strength, 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 strength. All right. Again, watch your knees, right? Don't do things that hurt your knees more. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. This is 1. This is choice 1. 2 elbows to knees, which means you got to go a lot lower. That's choice 2. Try to keep your head up. Try to keep your chest up and all the way up. Arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Phase 1, phase 2, all the way up. Exhale, here we go. 3, down, up. 4, pause. Go lower, up. We got 1 left. Here, pause, and up, and let go. Shake that out. Adding on balance work again if you want to be near sideways to a wall. So this time as we come up, 1 leg lifts. All right, so here we go. Take it up. Exhale halfway. Rest of the way. Both arms up, 1 knee up. Foot down. Same side, 4 more. Halfway. Rest of the way. Up and knee. Whoo! And down. Go slow. Down. I didn't even pause in the middle there. Take it up, same side for 3. Down. Hands to heart. Go halfway. Rest of the way. All the way up and down. Last one. Halfway. Little more and up. Hold here if you can, right? So balance and movement, again, dynamic movement makes it tricky. So we didn't just stand in mountain and lift 1 knee. We moved into it. So press into your standing leg, find your balance. Don't watch me. And let go. Ooh, shake that out. Right. So what I have learned, right? I used to go, oh, look at me. I'm wobbling all over the place. When we wobble, all those intrinsic muscles around the ankles, the feet, the legs go, let's find balance. It's a good thing we're working those muscles. It's good. Don't worry. All right, mountain pose. Here we go. Second side, just to lift that knee. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart, halfway. If you want, lower, push, stand, lift. Go slow enough that you can find some balance, and then just step down. Good, here we go. Hands to heart. Sink. A little more. Push into the standing leg. Goodness gracious. And hold and step down. That's funny, one side so different than the other. Inhale. Exhale, squat. Lower. Push into both. Lift one. Just drop it down. Good, two left. Down you go. Inhale up. And down. This last one we're going to hold just for a little bit. Here we go. Part way. A little further. Inhale up. See if you can hold. Find your still spot. Hold that belly, everybody. And let go. Woo. I know, right? Shake that out. Who knew? Who knew? Little simple stuff. Good. Shake out the legs, everybody. Come on up to the front of your mat. We're going to come back to balance in a minute. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Hands can go to your blocks if you would like. Doesn't have to, but can. Deep breath. Bend the knee, step back, right leg. Turn your back foot to the side position. I'm sorry, not the side position, warrior one position. So more of a like a 30, 45-degree angle. Take your hands to your knee, lift your chest, and take the arms up. And breathe. So hold on to that imaginary beach ball. Watch the front knee. Find this just beautiful warrior one. If this hurts your back ankle, you can square the foot. And then exhale, hands back down. Straighten your back foot just for a second. And then turn it sideways again. Press up, warrior one. Breathe. Exhale down. Again, hands can come to your blocks. You don't have to go that low. Good. One more here. Woo, push into those standing legs, especially the front leg. Breathe. Hands come to your heart. Step forward. Shake that out. Shake, shake, shake. Same thing, other side. Here we go. Back in mountain pose. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, take it down. Soften, step back, left leg, turn the back heel in slightly. Find your pose, everybody. Take the arms up. Use your breath. We're doing two more just like that. Hands come down. Back foot straightens just for a second. And then it turns into the side. Take it up. Smile. Exhale, take it down. Can straighten that back heel a little and then plop it back down again. Take it up. Hold, warrior one. Front knee is bent, back leg is active. Hands to your heart. Whew. And step forward. Holy moly, is it hot? Do we want that fan on? Or you can open that. We're in Florida and it's warm today. All right. We are going to add on to that. Okay. So once again, all kinds of choices. Go ahead and bring the blocks into play for now. And you can take those blocks to medium or high. Back to the front of your mat. Shake it all out. We're going to add a balance element to this. So I want you to go slow. Trust your body. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, forward fold. Hands can go to your blocks. Step back right leg, taking that into warrior one. When you're ready, take those arms up, warrior one. Adjust your pose as you need to. Breathe. When you're ready, take those hands down to your blocks, walk them forward, purposefully lift the right leg. Bend the front knee, step back to warrior one, walk your blocks back, take the arms back up. Listen up. Exhale, hands down. Walk the blocks forward, push. Maybe turn that outer hip or that upper hip and think about half moon. What? I'm not even going to take the arm up. I don't feel steady enough, but I'm going to work the legs. Take your hand back to your block. Bend the front knee, warrior one. Walk those blocks back. Take it up. We got one more. There's one more in there. All right, so warrior one, two, airplane pose. Okay, here we go. Hands come to heart. Lean forward. Optional, lift the leg. Breathe. And bend the front knee, step back. Warrior one. Holy moly, hands to heart, step forward. Shake that baby out. Especially when we do poses on the same leg over. You don't want to do that too much, but you build a lot of strength and endurance by hanging in there on the same leg. All right, let's see if I can keep that straight. Everybody remember what I did? What was the first? Oh, I remember now. Okay. Whew. Here we go. That's the problem with doing 3 in a row. Take it up. Exhale, hands down, forward fold. If you've had enough, my loves, hang out here, take care of your body, don't worry about it. Otherwise, step back, left leg, get your warrior one stance. Take your hands up, warrior one. Pressing into the back leg, back glutes. Exhale, slow, take your hands to your blocks, walk them forward. Variation of warrior three. Breathe. Bend the front knee, step the foot down, walk your blocks back, and then lift up, warrior one. Find your breath. Remember half moon, any variation of half moon coming up. Hands down. Walk the blocks forward, lift to warrior three, but then maybe take that top leg to the side position, opening up the chest. Hand back down to your block, straighten the hips, warrior one stance. Up we go. Got one left, no blocks this time or any of the things we just did. Hands come to heart, lean forward, airplane pose. Whoo! Bend the front knee, step back. Ooh, my legs are tired. Take those arms up, hands to heart. Step forward. No throwing blocks at your screen. Shake it out. Feel your legs. In fact, let's just grab a block and take it between the thighs. Let's get a little reset here. Press the inner thighs into the block. Open up the shoulders. Just pause. Big deep breath. Breathe. And then release your block. Set your blocks aside for now and just come to standing. So, right, when we do calf raises, we work, obviously, when we do heel raises, we work the calves, right? The front of the legs are also important. So you're just going to stagger your step a little bit. Just bring one foot forward. Be solid on the back leg. Your hands can do it. almost whatever they want. And then just lift up your toes, the whole foot. Let me turn sideways and tap down. 2, 3, working the anterior tibialis, I think it is. It's been a while since I've looked at these muscles. Front of the shin. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold the 10th one. Hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Listen, tap out, tap in, tap out like you're going over a ball, right? Lift it up high. 4, 5, holy moly. 6, anybody feeling this besides me? 7, 8, 9, less hip and more foot. Shake that out. Yeah, so right, so when you're doing that, you don't want to, because you're doing this as opposed to making that lower leg work. You feel the difference there, Judy? Yeah. All right. Same thing, other side, and then we're taking it to the floor. Other leg just staggers forward. When you're ready, you're going to lift and lower. So lift on purpose. 3, 4. Your posture should be good. Your belly should be toned in a little. 6, 7. Does anybody count when I'm counting? 9, 10. Just hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then tap out. Go over the imaginary ball. Tap in. 2. Keep it in the leg. 3, 4. Hips are pretty sturdy. 5, 6, 7. Holy moly. 8, 9, and 10. Good job, everybody. Shake it out. Before we come down, let's just shake out the front of that foot again. Excuse me. And switch other side. Breathe. And release. Shake that out. Come on up to the front of your mat. If you have a strap, go ahead and put the strap near you. Find mountain pose. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Just hold here. You can be halfway. You can be all the way down. Just hold. Let the head hang. Support your pose though. Your fingers are touching something, floor or your shins. Breathe. Bend the knees. Step back to downward facing dog. Just hold your down dog. Arms are active. Upper back is active. The low belly is toned in. How does this pose feel in your body? Can you sustain it safely, or do you need to come out? Breathe. And then up to your tippy toes. Lower, slowly lower the knees. Slow, slow, slow. Down to the floor. And then come on to your behind so that you can make your way to the floor. Have your strap where you can reach it. Come on down, everybody. If your shoulders allow, I want you to take your arms overhead. I've actually been doing this the last couple of days, and it feels really good on my spine, and in particular on my upper back. So if you are one of those that I know and love whose upper back is quite rounded, if you feel like your chin is lifting up, then instead of the arms being out and above your head, I want you to take your hands underneath your head so that your head and your neck can be neutral. Okay. So you're here, soften the ribs down to the floor. You're going to come into almost a flat back. One knee to your chest, or 90 degrees really. Other knee to 90. One, you're here, that's enough. Two, it's so simple. The legs just go up. So you're creating this L shape with your body. You're on your sacrum, maybe the upper sacrum. If your low back is completely flat, that's okay. But if you can get just a tiny space behind the low back, that's even better. The arms are overhead. They can be wider too if your shoulders are chatting with you. They can be in cactus if your shoulders are hurting. Soften the upper ribs down to the floor. Sorry, let me repeat that. Soften the lower ribs down to the floor and just breathe. And feel maybe some activity, particularly in your mid to upper back. Just breathe. Relax the arms, relax the shoulders a little, soften the low ribs down toward the floor. Good. Release the arms, take them up to the ceiling and down to your sides. Keep the legs for a moment. And then bend both knees, your feet come to the floor. Whew. Take your knees up to your chest and allow the knees to roll to the right. Start to open that left shoulder, cactus arms, right? So take the left arm into cactus and move it toward the floor. It may not touch. And then bring it across and roll to your right. You're rolling onto that right side. I'm actually looking down at the floor. And then you're going to bring that arm up and across and bring it toward the floor. It does not have to touch. And bring it across. Just one more. Open it nice and wide, right? We're stretching through the chest shoulder. And bring it across. And then open up into your twist. Take the top knee up. Take the bottom knee up. And allow both knees to go to the left. Take the right arm to cactus. Here we go. We're just going to reach it across to the left and open it back up again. Reach it across and open. Last one, reach across and open. Just hold. You probably noticed one side of your chest tighter than the other there. Deep breath. And then top knee up, bottom knee up. Both feet to the floor. Grab your strap. You're going to take both of your feet into your strap. Take the strap up toward the ceiling. Start with both legs together, the ball mounds pressing through, the feet flex, the legs active, and just a little bit of a pull on the strap to try to ground the shoulders a little bit more. So both hammies being stretched at the same time. Leave your left foot where it is, undo your right foot, stretch it out and down to the floor. So now we're stretching left hamstring and ideally the front of the right thigh. Breathe, just a little pressure on that strap. Tone your belly, lift the right leg. Hook it into the strap, release the left, go slow here. Lower in the left leg, keeping the right leg lifted. Watch the fingers, don't over crunch them, give them some oxygen. Good. Lift the left leg. Take that into the strap. Take both legs wide. Let your strap go out close to the wall. Nice wide leg forward fold. You're just holding onto the strap. Let the shoulders be heavy. This should feel really nice. Breathe. Maybe close the eyes. 2 more breaths right here. And then pull on the strap to bring those legs back together. Turn the soles of the feet toward each other. Come into a supine Baddha Konasana, but the feet are off the floor. So you're letting the feet hover right near the groin. The knees are out to the side. There's nothing to do here. Just hold. If you want, you've got the tails of that strap. You can wrap them around the hip creases and just pull those hip creases down. So I'm just pushing the strap down externally, rotating those thighs a little bit more. Nice deep breath, everybody. And then hold close to your feet. Hold the strap close to your feet. Slowly lower those feet to the floor. Adjust your hips. And then same thing, you can hold either end of the strap, wrap it around the hip creases, and just give it a little push away from you. Just creating a little traction here. Release, bring the knees together, take the strap off your legs, set that strap aside, bring your knees to your chest. Hang on to your right knee, straighten the left leg all the way down. Take the hands behind the right knee and just optional straighten that right leg up to the ceiling. Bend the right knee. Bring your left knee in, straighten the right leg down to the floor. Nice stretch through the quad there. Hands go behind your left knee. You can just hang out right here or extend that leg up to the ceiling. Shoulders are soft. Belly is soft. Bend the left knee. Place both feet on the floor. Both feet on the floor. Take the heels of both hands to the creases of both hips and just push into those hip creases. Little bit of traction here. Find your breath. And release that. Both legs straighten, getting ready for Shavasana. The legs straighten. If you are comfortable, I would take the feet a little wide, like take them toward the edges of the mat. One hand to low belly, one hand to upper belly or near the heart. And then imagine Nadi Shodhana in your entire body. So just breathing in the right side of your body all the way up. And exhaling all the way down, left side. Inhaling left side. And exhaling right. 3 more. Finishing that Nadi Shodhana alteration there. variation. And then either leaving your hands where they are or placing them wherever it feels good. Allow yourself to move into Shavasana fully. Bring yourself to the present moment, to your body on your mat, to your breath. Soften down even more. If you would like to stay in Shavasana longer, please do. It's a very active class today. But if you're ready, go ahead and bend your knees. Slowly draw those knees to your chest and just rock side to side, or even little knee circles here to just soften up the glutes, the hips. And then ever so slowly allow the knees to roll to one side. And from here, pressing up, coming back to a seat. And as you're ready, take the arms up. Exhale them to your heart and bow to your own inner wisdom, your strength, your beauty, your grace, your love. Namaste. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you. Thank you.